Hello, it's great to see you here. If you found this page, then that means you're taking your first potential steps towards the electric revolution, towards moving out of a petrol or diesel car into best case a pure electric, worst case a plug-in hybrid. And what we're going to do in this very brief overview is explain how our scheme works and how it can help you into a brand new electric or plug-in hybrid car where the only compromise you're really making is saving huge amounts on your fuel bill. Now, salary sacrifice cars are fantastic. Your employer's rolled out this scheme and it's great they're doing this because not only will it save you money in your pocket, but it'll also save the environment because it decarbons the emissions from all of your driving. With salary sacrifice, you give up part of your salary, and by sacrificing your gross pay, you make quite a lot of savings. You save tax, you save NI, you can save VAT, depending if your employer can reclaim that, and that makes your typical electric car cheaper to run than keeping a 5-year-old diesel car of the same kind of size on the road. Now, I keep saying electric car, I want to touch on electric cars. There are two different types of cars that work best on this scheme. The first one is a plug-in hybrid. A plug-in hybrid is a car where you have a petrol engine and an electric motor, and the electric motor will typically do about 30 miles, so it'll get you to and from your local commute to and from work or to school or anywhere else you're going. And if you're going further afield, it will switch over to a petrol engine, typically, sometimes diesel, to do the extra miles. It's a great option, it works quite well on our scheme. Just be mindful, the biggest savings are on pure electrics, and if you are driving further afield, then sometimes with plug-in hybrids, they can be quite hungry. The best option, and there's lots and lots of great product coming, is pure electric. We have a whole raft of product on our scheme, from small hatchbacks, which cost around £300 a month on our scheme, which will quite happily cover 120 miles between charges, through to large executive saloons and SUVs, which cost £500–600 and will quite happily cover 200 miles plus. We're on hand to give you lots of advice. I myself have an electric car, I do 30,000 miles a year. If you do have any further queries, there is a link which is going to pop up in a second, which will give you a more detailed overview of how the scheme works, or speak to our Driverline team, or speak to myself. We'd be very happy to help you with those first steps towards electric. It might look a little bit scary, but believe me, once you've gone electric, you will never ever go back to fossil fuels. And that's coming from somebody who's had an electric car for around 8 years. Thank you.